love Tom Savini's effects as always, but I don't know. I couldn't get into the characters or the story that much. It just didn't grab me, you know. Like it didn't grab me like the remake did. You know, I liked. I thought the remake was very well acted. I really enjoyed Mekhi Phifer's performance. I thought, you know, his relationship with his wife and, you know, him trying to cover up the fact that she was bitten. And I don't know, just the whole character, you know, struggle that he went through. I don't know, all the characters, I mean, they all just, there was something about them that, you know, it just grabbed me more. Like, you know, overall, I prefer the remake. The original just kind of bored me a little bit. But that's just me. Night of the Living Dead. I like the original better. Mainly because, I don't know, I guess I respect it more as sort of a pioneer of the zombie film. And it had, like, you know, the political undertones where the black man was, it was like one of the first black protagonists in, I guess, any movie. And of course he got killed at the end, and that was sort of like echoing, I don't know, I guess the political climate of the civil rights movement or whatever. And I don't know, the story and just the way it all unfolded, it sort of grabbed me more than the remake. I thought the Tom Savini remake, like, you know, I love Tom Savini's effects, but just the way it was executed, it just didn't grab me as much as the original. Like, maybe it's because I saw the original first, and, you know, I saw the Dawn of the Dead remake first before the original, so maybe whichever one I see first just tends to grab me more. I don't know. But for its time, you know, Night of the Living Dead, I thought it was pretty well done, and I'm not sure if it's scary, but I just thought it was a little better executed than the remake. Not that I remember the remake that much. I mean, I haven't seen it in so long, but I guess I respect the original more, just, you know, the fact that it was a pioneer or something like that. Let me see. The Hills Have Eyes. Now that's a tough one. I like both the original and the remakes pretty much the same. I mean, I like, well, first of all, the original, I like the sort of more minimalistic style or way that it was told. It wasn't so much about, you know, nuclear radiation and mutation. It was just, you know, you know, your average white bread family taking a drive, you know, vacation, and just, you know, they make a wrong turn, and I don't know. Maybe it's because I like Wes Craven's old style. I mean, what can I say? I like the, yeah, I like them both pretty much the same. I mean, I like, you know, I just like Wes Craven's style of filmmaking. I like Alexander Aja's style. I mean, I think both versions were told pretty well in their own right, and you know, they both creep me out pretty much the same. You know, the stuff that happens, you know, when the cannibals or hillbillies take over the family, I thought it was equally what's the word? Equally you have to excuse me, it's really late. It's like 12:49 a.m. I'm a little out of it. I don't know, the scene where the family broke into the trailer and, like, sort of attacked the family. I don't know, both of those I got choked up on. because it was so well acted and just so intense. I could just easily picture myself in that situation. This, what I would feel if I came and saw my wife dead or killed or attacked, and I don't know, just it was so intense. They were both so intense. I mean, I thought both were pretty well done. I like them both the same. Maybe I'll do a review of those one day just to go more in depth. But yeah, summing up, I like them both the same. I like the direction. I like the score. I like the acting. Although I'd have to say the original was slightly creepier, just scarier. I don't know. Maybe it's because I saw that first and just, I don't know, the novelty was sort of, I don't know, novelty factor, like it just scared me, creeped me out more because, again, it was in the 70s. I like to imagine myself watching those old movies as if I were living in that decade and just seeing it for the first time and being, blown away by it because, it was something you never seen before at that point. But then again, the remake, it was pretty well done, although I thought some of the effects in the remake were a little fake looking, but for the most part, the acting and just the intensity, I don't know, it all worked for me. They were both pretty good. King Kong. Now, the only two versions I've seen of that were, excuse me, the 76 version with Jessica Lange and the Peter Jackson remake. I remember always watching the 76 version as a kid a lot on TV. And honestly, all I remember about that was the end where King Kong got killed on the top of the skyscraper. And that was always a pretty sad scene for me. But the Peter Jackson remake, I did enjoy that a lot. It doesn't have as much rewatch value for me, but I like the way the story was told. I like the whole Dinosaur Island thing, and I don't know. It was all just, it was really entertaining, and I can't say it had much impact, emotional impact as the 76 version, but I did like, the Dinosaur Island, all the action that went along with that, and just the way it all unfolded. It was pretty good. Invasion of the Body Snatchers. I'm not sure. You see, I get all these Body Snatchers movies like mixed up. I get mixed up with like Puppet Master, Body Snatchers. It's kind of a similar theme, so I don't remember which Body Snatchers movies I saw per se, except The Invasion with Nicole Kidman, Nicole Kidman and Daniel Craig, and I thought that was okay. I mean, it was creepy, and it grabbed me. It kept my attention throughout, and I liked the way it was told. I only saw it once on cable on demand, but it was adequate. It was creepy enough, to get my attention. I don't feel like I need to see it again, but it was good enough. My Bloody Valentine 3D. I'd have to say I like the 3D remake better than the original. I thought the original was, again, I'm probably in the minority on this, but I just thought the original was boring. It didn't, the characters didn't really grab me. Like I didn't care about the little love triangle or the fight, or like, what am I trying to say? The what was his name? Not Axel Punk. you know, the guy who disappeared and then came back, and then it's like a love triangle between him, the girl, and Axel Palmer, and I don't know, the story, like, it just didn't really grab me that much. And I did like some of the deaths, at least in the unrated DVD version. The theatrical version, it was pretty much like, I guess, too chopped up for me to really appreciate the gore and the kills. But